We know there are many choices in internet radio, and the staff and host of LA Talk Live would like to thank you for choosing the internet's hottest destination for the most eclectic sound and invigorating talk. This is LA Talk Live. We are more than just talk.
Better than beautiful.
Welcome. Are we on? Welcome. Coming to you live from the studios of LA Talk Live in sunny Los Angeles, California. This is Alayna's Beauty Talk and more, and I'm your host, Alayna. We're here to talk about beauty and more in all its expressions every Wednesday at noon Pacific time. So stay tuned. We'll be right back. This is Alayna's Beauty Talk and more on LA Talk Live. We're more than just talk.
Ended up with my heart and soul. About time that you know. If you just believe and see like I see, you'll know that the world is yours to own. Just follow my lead beyond material things. It's time to let you know you're better than beautiful. You're better.
Beauty magnets, Cleopatra's beauty ritual. Beauty magnets are a modern-day spin on an ancient beauty secret. Beauty magnets are a unique system of relaxation, revitalization, and renewal. Face and spirit reach a new level of balanced beauty, making you look and feel radiant. Tiny charged magnets increase circulation, promoting the look and feel of a natural lift. Face and spirit reach a new level of balanced beauty. De-stress your face with magnet therapy. Beauty Magnets of Beverly Hills, Hollywood. Available at www.beautymagnets.com. That's www.beautymagnets.com. Beauty Magnets, Cleopatra's beauty ritual, and proud sponsors of Alayna's Beauty Talk. Hey, this is Richard Carr, General Manager for LA Talk Live and host of the New Entrepreneurs Weekly Summit. I wanted to take a moment out to welcome one of my newest sponsors, and that is Sensational Soaps. Sensational Soaps are handmade with all natural ingredients, with absolutely no preservatives, no harsh chemicals, and of course, no animal testing. Your body will look and feel silky, smooth, moisturized, and completely revived. Do you suffer from dry, ashy skin? Then layer your skin with their luxurious blend of oils and shea butters specially formulated to revive dry, dull skin. Sensational Soaps also offers a full line of bath and body products, including luxurious bath salts and body scrubs, massage oils and lip balms, even romantic gift sets and custom gift baskets for your lover or significant other. For more information or to place an order, visit them at www.scentsationalsoaps.biz. That's www.scentsationalsoaps.biz. Sensational Soaps. Pamper yourself and indulge your senses. Sensationalsoaps.biz. Proud sponsors of LA Talk Live and the New Entrepreneurs Weekly Summit.
Journey Sisters is an organization that embodies and captivates women from all walks of life. Our membership includes 44 women that are constantly growing in the areas of personal development and community involvement. Monthly, we offer free leadership classes at McKay's Restaurant. Journey aims to inform women in the areas of heart disease and HIV and AIDS. Experience the journey now by logging into www.journeymosaicinc.com. Toll free 888-906-5519. Journey with no excuses.
It's paving a new 'cause way. There's no doubting, I'm about it. No more searching, love, I found it. Ended up with my heart and soul. About time that you know.
Welcome back to Alayna's Beauty Talk and more. We have an amazing vibe going on here in this studio. That's, I think, why I got a little confused on the opening. I was like staring at all these beautiful kids from Glee Summer Camp. Yeah, we have way more than normal. We got 11 kids.
11
We
today.
usually have 6, so we're doubled up on kids here, and they're actually so well behaved. I'm so proud of them. I don't know what's going to happen when they start performing. I think it'll get a little wild in here. I think the walls will be shaking. Thank God we got brick walls.
Exactly.
So this is very exciting. We have Glee Summer Camp Season 2 here. Sitting next to me is Artistic Director Cassandra Darden. And for the first time on Alayna's Beauty Talk, the famous Paul Quo. That was going to be this little short guy, and now it's like 6'3". I'm like, whoa, where did he come from? Because I only saw headshots and then him sitting with the kids, so I had no idea.
Well, most people have no idea until they see me, and when I stand. Right now, your audience can't see it either, so
But he's like, what, you 6'2" or something?
I'm 6'1".
Okay, I
But
was
my
close.
boots add an extra inch.
Okay, so I hit it right on the nose. Okay.
I love it.
But everybody, all the kids love you. I mean, at every show. I mean, this is our third. Is this the third year you've been on?
Yeah.
This
yeah.
is it.
I know, and
I
I have
mean,
never been here.
I
I
never,
know.
but you get more shout outs than anybody.
Yeah. You do.
I'm glad they didn't forget me.
Forget you. You're like the first person out of their mouth.
Yes.
I don't know what you do, the charm you have over these kids, but they love you.
They
so
do.
welcome.
Yay.
Yes, they do. All right, Cassandra, I don't even, I mean, some of the kids I recognize have been here before, but I will never remember all their names.
Okay.
So I think we're going to have to start kind of early because we got
Yeah,
so many
yeah,
kids
we're
that
gonna do
want to
that.
get on.
So so this is Glee Summer Camp 2013, Session 2. And we have a really great bunch and a really great group of singers this session. And let's not forget, we have Hannah McElwain with us today again.
Hey, Hannah.
She is part of our staff at Glee Summer Camp. And let's start on Hannah and Paul's end and just pass the microphone. Introduce yourself.
Wait, Paul, you didn't really, I just was chit-chatting with you. I need you to
She wants you
kind
to talk about yourself.
Yeah, I want you to talk about yourself.
I get to talk about myself?
Yeah, because my audience hasn't really ever met you before. And today's the first day I met you, even though I know pretty much about you. But introduce yourself to everybody.
Well, I am Paul Quill. I am the music director of Glee Summer Camp. I also have my own school, performing arts school, Pop Rock Academy. You've probably heard that before. I don't
We've
know.
been talking about pop rock.
Yeah.
That's my place.
Okay,
Yeah.
but where is it located?
My place is located in Alhambra, in the San Gabriel Valley. That's where I grew up, and that's where I live. But I travel out to Hollywood and to Atwater Village for Glee Camp, and I perform. I am a working actor and musician myself, so I direct a bunch of different programs around. I'm also the music director of Clover Palms United Methodist. I'm also a music director of the musical at Gabrielino High School and a bunch of other things that I do here and there. And then I also work as an actor. So I have a movie coming out later this year too. So
You're a busy guy.
He is.
I try to be.
Do you think we're the same person?
Yeah, no wonder you guys get along.
That's right.
That's why.
You can keep up with each other.
Yeah.
There's not many people that can keep up with you
It's true.
guys.
It's a good team. It's a really, really good team. And, one of the things that Paul and I have done, which is really, really cool, is, he has Pop Rock Academy. I have Darden Performing Arts Collective, and Glee Summer Camp is one of our programs. But what we've done is basically we've introduced our programs at each other's schools. So in Atwater at Darden Performing Arts, all of the music programs, the vocal lessons, if you're taking a music class, piano, anything like that, is a Pop Rock Academy program at Darden Performing Arts Collective. And the same thing at Pop Rock Academy. If they take dance, those are all DPAC dance programs there. So our schools have become sort of like sister schools. Basically, you get the same thing if you come to Atwater or you go to Alhambra, and that's really worked in our favor.
Yeah.
Well, you guys are both amazingly talented.
thank you.
So these kids come out of your academy pretty well rounded.
Yeah, our goal.
Or your
this
camp.
This is what we want. I mean, we've talked about it in such a short amount of years. Paul and I are really great partners, and we just want to spit out triple threats. We don't, when these kids go to auditions, we don't want the casting director to know if they're really a great singer, a great actor, or a great dancer. We want them to think, wow, this is your strong point.
But you guys do all three.
Yes, we do.
Do you dance?
I've done dancing before.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
done musicals and stuff, but I'm not like, I'm not on the same, anywhere near the same level as
But
Cassandra.
you can fake it to get
Yeah.
by.
I can fake it in a musical, to get by.
Yeah.
I've done shows before, so yeah, I can do it, but yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I
Okay,
would
let's
say.
leave it at that. Let's not get you in trouble. You still got to go out and audition.
I love it.
I want
love
to
it.
put you on the spot.
Exactly. Okay, so let's start. So let's start at the end where Paul is. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, I love that I can say gentlemen because we have boys. This
Yeah, I
evening.
mean, you took the words. I was. That's what I said. I'm so excited to see boys.
It's great. Okay, so we're gonna start at the end, and I want you to say your name, your age, and then how you came to Glee Summer Camp. We'll start with Miss Sophia.
My name is Sophia Irvin, and I'm 9 years old, and I came to Glee Summer Camp to learn new techniques.
And I want to just chime in here on Sophia. Sophia is 9, and we started Glee Summer Camp 3 years ago, and she actually attended the first year we had Glee Summer Camp, which means she was 7. And we normally don't take 7-year-olds because that's just really young and it's such a long day. And you can see Paul and I are kind of intense. So, so it is like a big day. And I spoke to her parents and I said, she's 7, but if she comes in and, Paul and I think she can handle the day, she can stay. And she was great. So I'm really happy to have her back this year. But, she was our first 7-year-old ever. And there's not been one since her.
Wow.
So that's pretty impressive, Sophia.
Has she grown up a lot?
Yes, and her voice has really matured. I'm super excited. You're going to be really impressed when you hear her sing. She's a great one. Next, we have...
Hi, I'm Haley Irvin. I'm 12 years old, and I came here to sing, dance, and act during the summer.
And just in case the audience didn't catch that, they are sisters.
I was just going to say, are they sisters?
Yes, they are. And next we have...
Okay, I'm Haley Bug. I'm 13, and I came to Glee Camp because I really like singing, dancing, and acting, and it has like all 3, so I thought it would be really fun, which it is.
And this is... Thank you. And this is your... How many years?
3rd.
She's been here every year.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ne-
Do you wait all year to come to Glee Summer Camp?
It's really fun, so I like coming.
I love it. Next.
My name is Rachel Park, and I'm 11 years old. And I came to Glee Camp because I really love singing a lot, and I just want to learn more. Yeah.
And how many years have you been at Glee Summer Camp?
It's my 3rd
This
year.
is another one. Every year they come. I love it.
Yeah, they wait all year to come
It's
to Glee
great.
Summer
Okay,
Camp.
we've got a
Do you
micro-
guys keep in touch? Hold on, I got a question. You guys hold the mic. Do you guys stay in touch throughout the year? You two take the mic.
Yeah, we do. We're actually right next door to each other. We're neighbors, and we have been for a long time. So her dad found it on Living Social. There was like a deal, so
That was
we
the
went
first year we
the
had.
first year, and we loved it, so we kept going back together.
Do you guys practice together then?
Yeah, we do a lot.
They were practicing in the car.
They always
Okay.
practice in the
do.
car. Remember, you make them. One year you had
Oh,
them practice
on the way,
the
yeah,
whole
on the
show.
way here, I usually plug the iPod in and we like sing on the way here to make sure they.
Because it's a pretty long
You know
drive.
what? Do you know why I'm so relaxed today? Because Paul's here.
Yeah, this is the
When
most
Paul's
relaxed
not-
I've ever seen you.
is what I'm saying. When
You're
Paul-
acting normal.
because my music director is here, so I just get to like not have to worry that we're not letting him down, and that we're doing a great job. So I'm super happy about it, though. It's great. And these two in particular, grandma drops them off in the morning, mom picks them up, they all tell me they were rehearsing last night. And they're like, no, they were. They're constantly rehearsing. This is a good
But
thing.
that's really good. That
Yeah.
means you're just going to be superstars.
And this is something that we instill in them too. Paul, what do you say to them? Rehearse, rehearse, rehearse.
You gotta practice.
Everything's
That's what I always we encourage. It's not about how much talent you already started off with. It's about how much you work at it, and the more effort you put into it, you can actually be better than people who might be supposedly more talented than you are. And if they don't work at it, they're not going to get any better, but you're going to get better than they are.
Because you're working at it.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's how we like to roll at Glee Summer Camp. Next, who is this lovely lady behind me? Yeah.
Okay. My name is Stacey Lovelly and I'm 10 years old.
And
And
how long have you been at? This is your second
This
year
is my second year here.
at Glee Summer Camp.
Yes. And my experience was actually really fun. I think that Glee Summer Camp is a really fun environment where you could just improve your singing, dancing, and acting and learn new techniques.
This is good. It sounds like they're scripted.
Did Cassandra tell you guys to wear headbands today?
No.
They're
Oh,
so
I just noticed
pretty.
that. They are really cute. I just noticed that. Next, who do we have?
I'm Ethan Ramzan Ali, and I am 9. And I came to Glee Camp thanks to my auntie Bridget, because she works near here, and then I just tried it out because I loved the show at the time. And now this is my second year here, and I'm so happy because I've been waiting all year.
He's one of the ones. I remember your mom called me because I think she saw my sign outside of Darden Performing Arts, and she was saying, "Oh, my son, he does his web. You do webs. You like write your own stuff, right?" Yeah, he's like, "Yeah, of course." He writes he writes own stuff. She's like, he does all this stuff. He loves Glee. I think this is just be great. And it's kind of a funny story. If Christine's watching, she's gonna probably kill me. That's his mother. She came the first day of camp and she said, "Can I just hang out and just see how he does?" I said, "No, you have to drop them and go. He is not going to be able to be fully in Glee mode if you stay here." And she was really hesitant. And then at the end of the day, he was like, "It was great, Mom. It was fun." So it was awesome. But we have to let them, we throw them into the program so that they just see what it's all about. You were fine. He was fine.
We throw them into it.
We throw them
First
into
day,
it.
and they're singing solos.
Yep. Very
Wow.
first day.
So they don't have any excuses. What are
Yeah.
your rules?
We, first of all, it's against the law to cry or frown at Glee Summer Camp.
Or
That's
say
kind of-
can't.
Yes,
It
the
is.
can't. We don't use that word. That is like a bad word. We say, "I can try." Yes. No
Yes,
canting
yes.
allowed in Glee Summer Camp. Who do we have next here?
Hi, I'm Natalie Rice, and I'm 11 years old.
And how did you, this is a cool story how she found Glee Summer Camp.
Well, I saw this sign right in front of the studio, and I said to my dad, "Oh, can I come here?" And my dad is like, "Okay, but if you memorize the number, you can go there." And I memorized the number, and it's 323-333-6001.
Probably know him better than Cassandra.
I love that. I love it. And that wasn't recent. That was was it a month ago?
I don't remember.
Yeah,
I think
it was
so.
a while
Yeah.
ago, but she remembered the phone number, and that was
That's
his
because she
rule.
wanted to go.
Oh, I love it.
Your brain remembers what it wants to remember.
I love
Yeah.
it. And we've really enjoyed Natalie. And actually, Natalie was only, this year we allowed the kids if they wanted to because, they're so busy with other camps and other things. And so the 3 weeks, sometimes we missed kids because they couldn't commit to those 3 weeks because they are vacationing or other things. And so this year we decided to have a 1, 2, or 3 week option to come to Glee Summer Camp. And Natalie actually was going to come for a week, but now she's back for week 2. And she's going to get to do the final performance, which is fantastic. We're so glad that we got to keep you for the second week because you're just great. And you're fun. And doesn't everybody love Natalie?
Yeah.
She's fun, fun, fun. Okay, next we have...
Hello, my name is Valdi Belizaire. I'm 11 years old, and this is my second year at Glee Camp.
You were here last year, weren't you?
Yeah. And these two are sisters, Stacy and Baldy, the headband
Okay.
girls. Yes. And
Oh,
what
they
do you,
match. They're just different colors.
yes. What do you like about Glee Summer Camp?
I just like how like even the first day you like sing a Disney song, and I like Disney. So I remember this day. I still watch like these little kid Disney shows. I know it sounds weird, but they're cool.
They make you happy, huh?
They do. This is why we do the first day Disney, because, you know, you can't help but have fun and be happy and smile with that. And it gets the kids into the mode of, like, what we're going to do, you know, if they've never been at Glee Summer Camp before. Paul's really great at all of that. I mean, just throwing the kids in and introducing, and it's always so funny. It's the same question. I have to memorize this by tomorrow? Yeah.
Yeah, but see, like you said earlier, if they want to, the brain will do what it wants to do.
Yeah.
So if they want to actually sing it, then they'll memorize it. And I've never had any problems with anyone actually not being able to memorize something.
No.
Yeah.
And you help them along.
Well, I try to, help them a lot of times when they have memory issues. A lot of times it's because they weren't actually reading the lyrics and trying to figure out what's happening, what's going on in the, in the story. So, I ask them questions. They've started calling my method of teaching the 20-question method.
Yes, everything.
That's funny.
Voice camp.
Yes, the 20.
Yes, but this is important, Paul. I want you to talk about that, because this is really important. And I think this is why when the kids leave the program, they become more successful in all the things that they're doing as performers, because our goal is to teach them not just performance, but also technique. And the way that you develop the technique is part of like what he's talking to them about, these questions. Will you kind of just go through?
Yeah, so I mean, like, I know a lot of, obviously voice teaching, you would teach all the techniques, but what I realized, a lot of kids, and actually not even just kids, even adult singers, they would actually learn a song, they would sing it, and they would sing it really well, but they have no idea what the song is about, no idea what who they're talking to and why they're even singing and all that stuff. So every time, it doesn't fail. Like, every single time they come here and ask them, who are you talking to? And I'm like, I don't know. What is this song about? I think it's about... They just don't. And it's something that they don't pay attention to. And it's like, well, you're telling a story. You're talking to someone. You're communicating. Singing is a form of communication. And they don't do that. And they have no idea what they're saying. So, I really want them to take that away from, their lessons here, so that they know. Yeah. It's a storytelling.
It makes it, and that's what everything is. It's dance is storytelling. When we're doing acting storytelling, sometimes we work on the scenes and they're talking. I'm supposed to be talking to Rachel, and I'm like, so what did you do? And I'm like, who are you talking to? The wall? You got to talk. If I was having a conversation with you, I would be talking to you. Yes. So unfortunately, they hear it from Paul and me. Who are you talking to? What's the story? Do you know what the scene is about? It's the same thing, just round and round and round. Next to Valdi, we have.
Hi, my name's Lucas Marquez.
And how old are you?
I'm 12 years old.
12, and this is your first time at Glee Summer Camp?
Yeah.
What do you think so far?
This is awesome.
I
get to sing and dance and act.
I love it. And Lucas is really super, he's kind of a science literature guy. He's really, really smart on that end. So I love it when people that are more into, science and reading and things like that are drawn to Glee Summer Camp, because he really has a great voice and he's been a real asset to the program. So I'm glad that you took a risk and you jumped in there to do something that was maybe a little different.
I mainly came here because my mom told me, like you said, I had a good voice.
Yeah.
And I also wanted to be like some of my idols. Tara Strong, Ashley Ball.
I love that. That's amazing. Yay. Next we have...
Hello, my name is Emma Russell. I am 8 years old, and I love Glee Summer Camp so far. I've been here for only 3 weeks. This is my first time.
And you're having a good time?
Mm-hmm.
Are you the youngest one here today?
Yes.
She is. But she is, quite mature for 8-year-olds. Once you hear her talking, you'll see what I'm talking about. And Emma is one of the ones, too, that's also in dance camp after. So they have such a long day if they stay for either voice camp. Last year, we had voice camp at Pop Park Academy as well, and dance camp at Darn Performing Arts. And it's a long day. They're basically 9 to 5. That's like a full-time job.
Yeah. But they love it.
They do love it.
They leave exhausted and ready to come back for more.
I can't believe every time they come to the studio the next morning, they're like, hi. I'm like, oh my God.
I'm not ready. You're still dragging yourself.
What did I say this morning, Valdi? Give the microphone to Valdi.
Okay, so I walked into the studio, and Cassandra's like, I need coffee.
I was like, I need coffee. And she just grabbed my face. I need coffee.
I was like, it's okay. I need coffee.
Yes. Yes. It was great. Who do we have next?
My name's Alayna Block. I am 12 years old. And this is my second year at Glee Summer Camp, but my third session because I went in the first session this year, and then I decided to stay for the second
She
session.
came back again.
Yeah,
Second
I thought
session.
you
I had to cancel my other camp.
She canceled her other camp to
Wow.
come
I was here on the radio show last month.
I
too.
know you were.
Yeah,
I
you
recognize
recognize
you
her.
now. Yeah.
Yeah, and we have a couple of kids that are coming back. We have session 1. We have another girl that's coming back. Session 3. Ethan's coming back. Next session as well, and I think maybe Sophia might be coming back session 3 too. So I love that they just keep coming back, and they it's really great. One of the things that Paul and I talk about too that's really awesome and fun for them is we only choose one song that we do all summer. They're all new songs every session. So if the kids come back for a repeated session, it's a different scene, it's a different song, it's a different group. So it's still fresh, for them.
Because you want to do something fresh too. So
Yes.
I don't want to hear the same song all
Again,
summer long.
no.
9 weeks.
That's way too long
No.
for one song. Okay. Question: do you have room for any more for session 3?
Yeah, we do actually. We
Okay.
do. We do have a couple slots left for session 3. So yeah, I mean,
How did
and-
they get in touch with you?
Oh, of course. Go
Do you
to
need more coffee?
Oh, yes, I do. Go to gleesummercamp.com, or you can call us at
Oh, she needs a mic.
323-333-6001.
to find out more information about gleesummercamp.com.
Yep, and we have both the Atwater Village location and
Alhambra.
So what's
location.
give out your information
Well,
because is it different?
Glee Summer Camp is the same number, but
It's the same
if
number.
you're interested in Pop Rock Academy,
Give that number out.
we are at 626-282-ROCK. So it's 7625. So yeah, or
That's the
word
number.
ROCK. Yeah.
Yeah, and if you want to go to, if you want to do Glee Summer Camp in Alhambra, you go to the Glee Summer Camp page, and it'll show Alhambra campus, and then Pop Rock Academy comes up, and all the things that happen there. Paul, talk about Pop Rock Academy and all the things you have going on there, because you have a lot going on.
Well, Pop Rock Academy, we do, just like Cassandra, we do the music, the acting, and the dancing program. So we have a nice studio there. We have a dance studio there. We also have a couple of other rooms to do other teachings, and we just do all the stuff. We have instrumental, because I started off as a music teacher, so I've been teaching piano and voice for a very long time, and then we have other people teaching guitar, drums, bass, cello, string instruments, and wind instruments, saxophone, and other things like that. So we offer a bunch of different things, and we do a lot of performances.
A lot.
Yeah, I think this summer between
This
all of our
summer.
programs, we have about 15 or 20 performances.
I mean,
It's
we've
crazy.
been asked to perform everywhere.
Wow.
It's great.
All right, we're going to break because there's our music. Give out the street address of
Sure.
Pop Rock Academy.
It's 11 South 2nd Street in Alhambra, 91801, and the website is poprockacademy.com.
Great. All right, you hear that music, which your ears should be just ringing since you're a music teacher. So we're going to take a break. We're going to come back from break. We're still going to be sitting here at the table, talk a little bit more with the kids,
Yeah.
and you're going to talk about what they're going to perform. And then after the next break, I think we'll go and start the performance.
Start performing. I would love
Yeah,
that.
just so
Kids,
we
what do
can
you think
get
about
it all
that?
in. They've been sitting here pretty quiet, so I think by the time the next 15-minute segment's over, they're going to be ready to move.
They'll be ready.
All right, so everybody, we're going to take a short break. This is Alayna's Beauty Talk and more on LA Talk Live. We're more than just talk.
We know there are many choices in internet radio, and the staff and hosts of LA Talk Live would like to thank you for choosing the internet's hottest destination for the most eclectic sound and invigorating talk. This is LA Talk Live. We are more than just talk.
Stay tuned for a brand new show hosted by yours truly, Burness Heron Jr. Hi, this is Burness Heron inviting you to join me every Tuesday at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for our all-new show, The Mortgage Show. Join us as we discuss exclusive new products and programs through government and conventional financing. No mortgage-related topics are spared. Come with me through this journey of informative, stimulating conversation, giving you the facts, clarity, and insight you deserve. You never heard a mortgage show like this before. You'll be enlightened, educated at the same time. This is for the community, for the nation, for everyone. As the industry evolves, we evolve. So don't forget to tune into The Mortgage Show, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, exclusively on latalklive.com. You can also catch us on iTunes Radio R&B or just watch us on Ustream TV, reality radio, handcrafted for your listening pleasure. This is LA Talk Live, and we're more than just talk.
Hey, shout us out. What's the count? I'm your host, Ferran Dozier. I'm inviting you to join me on WDC Radio every Monday at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time as we discuss community topics around health, sports, and entertainment. So don't forget to shout us out. What's the count? On WDC Radio, only on latalklive.com. You can also catch us on iTunes Radio, R&B, or watch us on Ustream.tv. Reality radio, handcrafted for your listening pleasure. This is LA Talk Live, and we're more than just talk. What's the count?
Welcome back to Alayna's Beauty Camp. I just wanted to take a picture of all the kids around the table. Okay, Cassandra, where do we go from here with these kids?
Well, I want to talk a little bit about our song choices because, Paul and I, we need the kids because they're in the mix because of how old they are. So they help us out a lot with song choice. And some of the songs we actually picked this session, the kids brought into their auditions.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we did.
And it was really like a pleasant surprise. I mean, let's talk about that because Hurricane, that wasn't one of our original. Was that?
No, that was ours, but it was Cameron.
Yeah, Cameron.
That was Haley's. Haley's doing right there.
Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about the auditions that we do on Mondays.
Yeah.
The kids come in.
So on Mondays of the second week, we do a little our own version of an audition, both to give them an experience on what an audition feels like and to teach them how to audition, as well as actually auditioning them for all the shows that we do. Because we don't like to, have preconceived ideas saying, okay, because we knew you were good, so we're going to put you in everything, or we think you're not good already. We always give them a chance at the audition to show us what they've been doing, how hard they've been working, and how much they've improved so that we can cast them. And a lot of times I would actually pick songs based on what they brought to the table. So I actually don't go into the auditions with songs in mind. I actually want to watch them and see what they show me, and then I'll be like, oh, I think they might do well with these songs. So that's what I usually do. Yeah, and then so they come in, they would sing 2 songs, an up-tempo and a ballad, or fast or slow song. And then they would also do a little scene with...
Yeah, so I pick scenes from sitcoms, like, the sitcoms, some of the sitcoms that are on Nickelodeon or Disney or whatever, and basically they come in and do a mock audition as if it were a cold reading. So if they were coming in to me to audition for a television show, basically they come in by themselves and they read with, a reader, and we have Hannah, who acts as the reader, who you guys are lucky because she's an actress, so most of the people that you're going to be reading with in the room are not going to be that good. They're going to come in and they're going to audition. You're going to be like, yes, so how are you today? They're just so we teach them about that and what their experience is like.
But they can take this to anything that they do in their lives, because now they're not afraid to be in front of a camera, in front of people, and audition, because that's a hard thing to learn.
It is. It's really
to have that self-confidence.
Yeah, and it can be nerve-wracking, right, guys? And it can be nervous. And, and this is the wonderful thing, too, about what I really feel strongly about with Glee Summer Camp is everybody that is a part of the program is a working actor or a working musician or a working dancer. Everybody that's in the Glee Summer Camp program. Hannah is a working actress. She's a musician. She's a working actor. Paul is a working actor. I'm a working actor. We are all, I'm still choreographer. I just got nominated for that award for best choreography. We're all still in the business, and without that, what fresh news and support do we have to offer the kids? And so I really feel strongly about us, because it happens to us too. We go, every audition is different, everything is bizarre. Hannah, I know, let's put Hannah on the mic. I know you've had a couple auditions in the last couple of weeks, yeah?
Yeah, it's been nice, You definitely have your lulls where I'm a character actress, like there's very specific roles that I can go out for and a lot of roles that I can't. So I was pretty excited. I had a few different things and a few callbacks, and it's just so fun to get in the room. Like, it's just so exciting. It's like an actor's playground. Like, you get to meet new people and you get to just have all their attention on you for 30 seconds or whatever it is. And you're like, hey, I'm here. Let's be friends.
Yeah, let's be friends. Let's play, and it keeps, it keeps us all really sharp. Not just as actors and dancers and singers, but as teachers. We have something so fresh to offer the kids, and we can share our experience, with them. And it's just like what Hannah is saying. Sometimes you go in the room and you're like, but then you just have to say, you know what? I did my best in the room, and I have to let it go and move on to the next. And that is what builds confidence. And at the end of the day, if you've got that confidence inside yourself, there's nothing around you that can break you from that. And
this is a great age for them to learn all this.
Yeah. And I think especially some of the kids that have, even over the past 3 weeks, from the first week, Paul, haven't they grown a lot?
Oh, yeah, they have. I remember seeing even just some of you the first week, especially, the newer students, the first week, they inevitably, when they start singing, they're singing and they don't move their bodies, or when they're dancing, they stop singing. And just between those two, being able to put those two things together, they've grown a lot. And I'm seeing it time after time. And then for those who came back, like I remember so clearly that first week when I saw Rachel and Haley here, that first year, between then and now, it's just so different.
It is.
It's so different.
Yeah, you can chime in.
Okay, I just want to say, I understand what he's saying. The first year, I was like, do I really have to get up and sing in front of everyone? And then this year, he's like, oh, go sing. I'm like, okay, sure. And then there's new people that come for their first year, and I see that they're like, do I have to? But even by the third week now, they're like, okay, I'll sing in front of people. It doesn't matter.
They just get it out.
Yeah, you just learn to.
So you guys get to see each other grow.
Being scared. Yeah.
Yeah, and that first week on that Friday, we do what's called an in-house performance. And basically that's an opportunity for them to perform only in front of each other. We don't let grandparents, mom, dad, we don't let anybody that's not in the camp. It's just teachers and Paul and I in the room, and they get to do, if they want, they can choreograph a dance, or they do a group dance if they want. They sing, that's the one we do at the karaoke track.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so they get to sing 30 seconds to a karaoke track, and they do monologues.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just.
No, this time we did scenes.
We did scenes. Oh yeah, we did. We did do scenes.
Yeah, we
this
switch
time.
it up sometimes, so it's not always the same.
Yeah, and that gives them the chance to perform in front of each other first. So when we go out in public and we do these performances, or they do their big show, they're not like, I can't sing. They just.
It's not the first time that they're actually singing in front of people. So it's an incremental thing. It's, they're performing for a safer audience, and then, and then they go out and start performing for more bigger events. So we've even grown between the different kinds of public events we've been performing since for the first year. So now we're doing even bigger and bigger events every year, and with bigger audiences. So.
It's really incredible. It's so great, and it's such a blessing too, because without the kids, we wouldn't have the program, But this year, like he said, we have 15 people just requesting us to perform at all these events. We performed last, was it Friday?
It was a Thursday. Are you talking about
at Revo?
That was. Oh no.
Last Friday we performed at Revo Cafe, and then the next day we performed in Alhambra, and then we performed at the hotspot, dance hotspot in Alhambra. Now, the cafe that we performed at actually asked us to come back this Saturday, so we're going to be performing there again. And then Sunday's our big show, and we've got the Los Feliz Street Fair coming up. We've got several more events in Alhambra to perform at, so it's just been really incredible.
Did you buy a van?
I need to buy a van.
That everyone can fit in
Took like
there.
3 cars here.
I know. Paul, thank goodness, he brought his parents' minivan today, so we had some extra room. But I know this is the next point of I have to get a bigger. I gotta get something. Look at all these kids.
Yeah, and their kids are amazing.
They're doing
Absolutely
good.
amazing. Yeah, you guys are so quiet. This is for being this many kids. You're very quiet. I'm surprised.
That's because I have Paul today.
Oh, they behave in front of Paul and not you.
They do behave in front of me, but now they have both of us in the room at the same time, so you know.
All right, somebody at the end. Who's sitting next to Paul that wants to talk? She grabbed the mic.
Helena.
We also
Alayna.
had the 4th of July show,
Oh,
which
yeah.
we were talking about earlier, how they collide their schools together. And we actually had a rehearsal right before the show at Paul's Pop Rock Academy, and that was really, really fun.
I totally forgot about the 4th of July event. That was incredible. And you know, we have some incredible pictures from that. I'm going to forward them to you.
Okay.
So, and Paul actually, let's talk about Paul. Paul actually wrote and performed 2 of his singles. This is for your next.
Yeah, it's for my next album. I'm working towards releasing an album. But I've just been so busy with the school.
Yes.
And so I've been delaying. I've got a bunch of songs that I'm putting together. But yeah, so those are 2 of the songs that are.
But he performed them at the 4th of July event with our program, and that was awesome. Wasn't that cool? The guys that were there to see him perform. But see, this is what I love. See, this is what I love is they get to see their own instructor performing, and you guys see everything he teaches you, he's doing himself. This is what we want. But that 4th of July event was pretty
Where
incredible.
was it?
It was what's the park, Paul?
It was in Alhambra, Almanzor Park. It was their 4th of July celebration fireworks show. They do that every year, but then so they have like a whole lineup of entertainments right before the fireworks show. So we performed a 50-minute set. Yeah.
Wow, that's a long set.
I know.
Yeah, between all of we had Glee Summer Camp, we have dance camp performers. We also have our voice camp performers. So all three different camps from both locations were performing. So we had about 30-something performers.
We had a lot.
Yeah, I had some of my instrumental students there too. The drummer played Stronger. She's only been drumming for 3 months.
Wow.
With us.
I didn't realize that. She's really good.
She's really, really
She's
talented.
really good. It's just a great opportunity for them, and it was such a big event. And we are going to have some great footage from that, too, because we did have our professional videographer out there videotaping that. And then this is what I'm also noticing, too, with the performances is normally we get like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, but now people really want us for longer. Like this event we're doing on Saturday, they're like 30 minutes. So, that's a good sign.
Like 45 here.
Yeah. We get a lot here.
All right, we're talking about performances. Paul, what are the kids going to sing?
So today they're going to be singing Capital City Safe and Sound as a whole group. So you're going to see all of them sing and dance to it and groove to it. It's really awesome. And of course we feature them with solos. So they all have like different solos at different parts of the songs. We also have Miranda Lambert's Baggage Claim. We also have Bridget Mendler's Hurricane. We're singing a medley with Summer Over the Rainbow and a couple other songs.
And Hannah's going to be playing the ukulele for that.
Yeah, Hannah's going to be playing ukulele. And then People Like Us, that's
the song we're doing all summer.
Yes, all summer. I like that song, so it's okay. I can deal with that song for 9 weeks. And then we also have
what's the other one?
All right, somebody chime in.
Yeah.
Who's got a mic?
There is no.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
That's it.
Okay, you got them all.
Yeah, we got them all. We got them all.
Cool. Yeah, and there's, they all have featured moments. We want to, part of our program is we want to feature everyone. We want to give everyone a chance to shine, a chance to show what they've got. And we feature them either, we find their strengths and we really highlight them. And fortunately, this session, actually, they all can sing.
Yeah.
So we're featuring all of them with their solos. So.
Even the boys?
Even the boys.
Yay.
Even the boys.
Boy power today.
That is something, too, that Paul and I are really, really, we're really proud about because, we talked about this and how other programs, sometimes the kids just get kind of thrown in the ensemble and they get backed in the mix and they don't get an opportunity to be featured, and we really work hard at that. We pay attention. What are their strengths? Is it acting? Is it singing? Is it dancing? And that way everybody starts to build their confidence. and then maybe next year they come back and they're better at singing, and we just build on top of that, until they're all triple threats. And they're amazing. So I'm excited for you guys to hear them sing because
me too.
They worked really hard, and these are great songs this session, and I think they want to get out of those seats and perform.
Yeah.
All right, so
Really
Richard has to
badly.
take us to a break.
Oh, we're going to a break.
All right, here comes the clap. Okay.
You guys can dance it out.
Yeah, you guys can dance it out. So we're going to take a break. When we come back, the Glee Summer Camp is going to start to perform. I can't wait.
It's going to be awesome.
I guess, Paul, you'll be directing. Cassandra and I will be sitting here listening. So it's on your shoulders, Paul.
It is now.
I'm putting you on the spot first time on this show. So stay tuned, everybody. We'll be right back. This is Alayna's Beauty Talk and more on LA Talk Live, or more than just talk.
We know there are many choices in internet radio, and the staff and host of LA Talk Live would like to thank you for choosing the internet's hottest destination for the most eclectic sound and invigorating talk. This is LA Talk Live. We are more than just talk.
Hey, this is Richard Carr, General Manager for LA Talk Live and host of the New Entrepreneurs Weekly Summit. I wanted to take a moment out to welcome one of my newest sponsors, and that is Sensational Soaps. Sensational Soaps are handmade with all natural ingredients, with absolutely no preservatives, no harsh chemicals, and of course, no animal testing. Your body will look and feel silky, smooth, moisturized, and completely revived. Do you suffer from dry, ashy skin? Then layer your skin with their luxurious blend of oils and shea butters specially formulated to revive dry, dull skin. Sensational Soaps also offers a full line of bath and body products, including luxurious bath salts and body scrubs, massage oils and lip balms, even romantic gift sets and custom gift baskets for your lover or significant other. For more information or to place an order, visit them at www.scentsationalsoaps.biz. That's www.scentsationalsoaps.biz. Sensational Soaps. Pamper yourself and indulge your senses. Sensationalsoaps.biz. Proud sponsors of LA Talk Live and the New Entrepreneurs Weekly Summit.
Hi, this is Susan Levin, owner and founder of Speaker Services, inviting you to join me and co-host Jean Noel Bassiar on Monday evenings, 5 p.m. Pacific, for our new show, Talk Up Your Business, Speak Your Way to More Profits. We'll be talking to you about how to use your expertise to grow your service through speaking. Our expert speakers and author guests will share their stories and success secrets with you. Don't forget to tune in to Talk Up Your Business Mondays at 5 p.m. Pacific, exclusively on latalklive.com. You can also catch us on iTunes Radio R&B or watch us on Ustream.tv. Reality radio, handcrafted for your listening pleasure. This is LA Talk Live, and we are more than just talk.
1, 2.
Hi, this is Starlet Quarles, and I'm inviting you to join us every Wednesday from 5 to 6 p.m. for a new show right here on LA Talk Live, The Dialogue, Real Talk, Real People. Join us as we discuss the topics that are relevant to today's generational leaders. So don't forget to tune in to The Dialogue, Real Talk, Real People, every Wednesday from 5 to 6 p.m. right here on latalklive.com. You can also catch us on iTunes Radio R&B, Live 365, Radio Flag, and now Stitcher Radio, or watch and listen directly at latalklive.com. Reality radio handcrafted for your listening pleasure. This is LA Talk Live, and we are more than just talk.
Hello world, how you living? This is D Brex, your host of the all-new rap project here on LA Talk Live. That's latalklive.com, or you can find me on iTunes Radio in the R&B section. That's the rap project every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's Wednesdays at 7 p.m. West Coast time, so don't be late. On the Rap Project, I will be playing the very best of rap and hip-hop that goes beyond the ordinary. So connect with me, your host, D-Brax, the rap connoisseur, on the Rap Project every Wednesday at 7, right here on latalklive.com, where we are more than just talk.
Hello, this is Angela DeJoseph. Join me Thursday evenings at 6 p.m. Pacific for the Angela DeJoseph Show. Join me as we venture into health, wealth. We're going to give you news, interviews, and entertainment. You can also catch us on iTunes Radio, Live 365, Radio Flag, TiVo Radio, and now live on Facebook. Or watch and listen directly at latalklive.com. Reality radio handcrafted for your listening pleasure. This is LA Talk Live, and we are more than just talk.
Hey everybody, it's Miss R&B, and I'm inviting you to come and hang with me every Thursday night at 9 p.m. PST for Perspectives Corner with Rona Roe Bennett on America Talk Live. Hear and see interviews and live performances from some of our favorite celebrities and personalities in entertainment, sports, business, and the wellness industries. We're getting lifted and we're going deep, talking about life and empowering the champion in us all. See you there.
Welcome back to Alayna's Beauty Talk and more. You can see the table has cleared out. The kids are over in our singing area. Paul, pick up a mic. Cassandra, you got a mic?
Yep.
All right. Since I don't know how to introduce your Glee summer camp songs, either one of you tell us what
Paul
they're going to be singing.
can roll with it. We're going to put him to work today.
So first, we have a Ho in our camp this session performing Capital Cities, Safe and Sound.
I can lift you up. I can show you what you wanna see and take you where you wanna be. You can be my luck. Even if the sky is falling down, I know that we'll be safe and sound. Safe and sound. We're safe and sound. Safe and sound. We're safe and sound. Hold your ground. Safe and sound. Safe and sound. I could show you love in a tidal way of mystery. You'll still be standing next to me. lift you up. I could show you what you wanna see and take you where you wanna be. You could be my luck. Even if the sky is falling down, I know that we'll be safe and sound. I can lift you up. I can take you where you wanna be and show you what you wanna see. You can be my luck. Even if the sky is falling down, I know that we'll be safe and sound. We're safe and sound. We're safe and sound. We're safe and sound. We're safe and sound. Safe and sound. We're safe and sound. Safe and sound. We're safe and sound. Hold your ground. We're safe and sound. Safe and sound. We're safe and sound. Yay! Yay!
Yay!
I don't know if that was good.
Lovely.
Here comes Stevie. You guys were amazing. After I leave this show, my face hurts from smiling. These kids just bring such joy into the studio. It is amazing. Okay, I think they want you to scrunch together for taking some pictures. And yeah. So you guys, we want to get you all on camera. I know you got a lot of space over there and you want to spread out. But you guys dance amazing. Cassandra, did you choreograph that? I did. Oh.
Yeah, I did. But you know,
cute.
It's really tricky with the performing because, you know, Paul and I have to be really, I need them to get those words down, you know, and to make sure they're doing, because, you know, they're doing harmonies, they're doing all this stuff. So it's really important to make sure they know all that vocal, you know, they know their lyrics, they know where they're supposed to come in and all of that before I throw the choreography on them. Because what happens, ladies and gentlemen?
We forget.
They start doing the dance and then they forget to sing and then Paul's like, "You're not singing."
and then Paul had to split us up into groups.
Yeah. And then I look at them and I'm like, "You're not dancing." They're singing, but then they're forgetting the steps. So, you know, it's something that takes a lot of time and technique, but they do a really good job for 3 weeks. I'm super proud of them.
Yeah.
3 weeks isn't that much time to pull this all together, but you guys honestly have done an amazing job. We are both very proud of you.
I'm very proud of you, too. All of us here at LA Talk Live are very proud to showcase you guys every year, every season. It's just been a pleasure.
So I think we're ready to go into the next song. I'm going to let Paul introduce.
All right, so the next song we have is Bridget Mendler's Hurricanes. All right, so we'll have a slight little change. We have a smaller section for this song. We're featuring some of our younger vocalists, and they'll be singing this song. Yeah, and you know they really love this song. And actually, you know, I wasn't even initially. I wasn't sure if I wanted to do this song until Valdi sang it for class one day. I was like, oh my gosh, you sound so good with that song. And I was like, I just have to do this song. So here you go.
1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 9.
Yay. Yay. Yay.
Just around.
Think the clouds are clogging up my brain like the weather drain stain as the tears on my face. And I'm stuck up in the storm. I can still be alright. Oh, 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 oh. It hits me like oh, 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 oh no.
And you're that wind that swept me out my feet, got me flying till I'm crying and I'm down on my knees. That's what Dorothy was afraid of. The sticky tornado. Oh, 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 oh. There's no place like oh, 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 oh.
comes the sun, here comes the rain. Standing in the eye of the hurricane. I'm popping on my bed like a flying squirrel, like a little girl hurt by the big bad world. Yeah, it's twisting up my insides. Get out of here on the outside. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, it hits me like oh no. And that's when you hold me, you tell me that you know me, I'll never be the only. Say we made it through the storm now, but I'm still on the lookout. The air's getting cold. I'm boarding up the windows, locking up my heart. It's like every time the wind blows, I feel it tearing us apart. Every time he smiles, I let him in again. Everything is fine when you stand in the eye of the hurricane. Here comes the sun, here comes the rain. Standing in the eye of the hurricane. Here comes the sun, here comes the rain. Standing in the eye of the hurricane. He takes me up like he's got the way of a hurricane. I think I'm fine like I'm in the eye of a hurricane. He picks me up like he's got the way of a hurricane. I think I'm fine like I'm in the eye of a hurricane. I'm floating, and I don't know it, I'm gonna drop. He's got the way, I'm boarding up the windows, locking up my heart. It's like every time the wind blows, I feel it tearing us apart. Every time he smiles, I let him in again. Everything is fine when you stand in the eye of the hurricane. Here comes the sun, here comes the rain. Standing in the eye of the hurricane. Here comes the sun, here comes the rain. Standing in the eye of the hurricane. He picks me up like he's got the way of the hurricane. I think I'm fine like I'm in the eye of the hurricane. He picks me up like he's got the way of the hurricane. I think I'm fine like I'm in the eye of the hurricane.
So cute.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Mom.
Good job, you guys.
Hi, Mom. Dad.
We're going to do a swap out now. We reversed our order, but we're going to go do baggage claim now. So baggage claim, step on up. I'm going to have Paul introduce.
Hi, Mom.
Okay. So the next is
Just put it down.
baggage claim. This is an original song by Miranda Lambert. Am I saying it right? Lambert. And we have Alayna, Haley Bug, Haley Irvin, and Rachel Park. This is baggage claim. Rachel. All right, ladies. Glee Summer Camp performing baggage claim.
I have been dragging around your sensitive ego, making sure that your bags arrive on time for the dog and pony show. The little suitcase like a brick, it kinda makes it hard to get a good grip. Got the troubles off at the conveyor belt. I hand you a ticket to go get it yourself. At the baggage claim, you got a lot of luggage in your name. When you hit the ground, check the lost and found, 'cause it ain't our problem now. We can't carry it all. We got a lot of troubles of our own. It's all over the yard, in the trunk of the car. We're packing it in, so come and get it. sweet little habit that you just can't kick. You better call your mama when you get to town, because I ain't gonna be hanging around at the baggage claim. You got a lot of luggage in your name. When you hit the ground, check the lost and bound, cause it ain't our problem now. We can't carry it all. We got a lot of troubles of our own. It's all over the yard, in the trunk of the car. We're packing it in, so come and get it. So come and get it. Pick it up, blow it up in flames. Pick it up, baby, I'm leaving everything at the baggage claim. You got a lot of luggage in your name. When you hit the ground, check the lost and found, cause it ain't our problem now. We can't carry it all, we got a lot of troubles of our own. It's all over the yard, in the trunk of the car. We're packing it in, so come and get it. So come and get it.
You guys were really good.
Thank you.
You've grown. I mean, it's just amazing what you guys come in here and do.
I'm so
Cassandra
proud of
and Paul,
them.
you do such an amazing job.
Oh my God,
And they
thank you.
enjoy it. Do you guys enjoy singing?
Yes,
and
Really
dancing?
It makes us laugh. It makes us have fun. And that's what we talk about a lot too. You know, you have a gift, and when you share it with people, it gives people an escape and a light and fun, and they bring their own stuff into it. So you guys are doing a great job. We're going to roll right into what's
the Somewhere medley next. But I did want to say, while we do that, I did want to say, we want to do different kinds of music. We want to open the kids to different kinds of music too. And so, a lot of them aren't necessarily country music fans, but like you just saw. I mean, even though they're not fans, they made it their own. They just they took it and took ownership of the song, and that's what we want them to do. We want them to
sometimes when they go out on audition, they aren't sure what they're going to ask them to do. So now they'll be prepared.
And that's what we want to do. It's not just about doing songs that you love, but it's also about preparing yourself for anything out there. You never know what they're going to ask you to do. But next, we have our actually, we need to put a mic on there. We have a
Somewhere medley, and this is something that Hannah, she plays the ukulele. Hannah worked on this. It was her idea. She talked about doing a medley of songs. So it's a mashup. Am I saying it right?
Yeah, it's kind of.
It's kind of a mashup. So it's a medley of 3 different songs. Yeah. Correct. And her and Paul worked together, and they just put it together. And we have our featured singers, Sophia Irvin, Emma Russell, and Baldy Belizaire. Haley, did I say Sophia?
Yeah.
You can pinch me later. Haley Irvin, please forgive me. And Hannah McElwain. Here we go.
Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I've heard of, once in a lullaby.
Well, you done me, and you bet I felt it. I tried to be chill, but you're so hot that I melted. I fell right through the cracks, and now I'm trying to get back.
And if you ever find yourself lost in the middle of the sea, I'll sail the world to find you. And if you ever find yourself in the dark and you can't see, I'll be the light to guide you. You can count on me like 1, 2, 3. I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you like
4, 3, 2, you'll be there. And that's what friends are supposed to do. Oh yeah. Ooh, 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 yeah, yeah. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true.
So I won't hesitate no more, no more. It cannot wait. I'm yours. You can count on me like 1, 2, 3. I'll be there. I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. Ooh, 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 yeah, yeah. Well, open up your mind and see like me. Open up your plans and then you're free. Look into your heart and you'll find love, love, love. If you're tossing and you're turning and you just can't fall asleep, I'll sing a song beside you. And if you ever forget how much you really mean to me, every day I will remind you that somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, birds fly over the rainbow. Oh, why can't I? You can count on me like 1, 2, 3. I'll be there. And I know when I need you, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2. You'll be there. This is our 'cause that's what friends are supposed to do. Oh yeah.
Right on, you guys.
That was amazing.
It was
That's
really
one of my
beautiful.
favorite songs.
It was really beautiful,
I mean,
featuring
Over the Rainbows.
Hannah McElwain on ukulele. This is our final show, or our final song.
It's not your final show.
Our
You're
final
coming
show.
back in 3 weeks.
We'll be back in 3 weeks. Our final song. This is, what is the song? I can never remember. Thank you. People like us, we do so much Kelly Clarkson. I always say the wrong song. We love Kelly Clarkson.
You do love Kelly Clarkson. I don't think you've come to a show where you haven't sung a Kelly
Paul
Clarkson song.
and I love Kelly Clarkson. You know, there's few songs. You know, one of the things we do when we pick the songs is we try to pick songs that are inspiring and talk about confidence and standing up for yourself and, you know, doing good for others. And so, you know, a lot of the popular artists like Kelly Clarkson, she always does sort of this ballad pop, you know, that's confident and, you know, believe in yourself. And so we love to pick songs like that. People like us, we love Kelly Clarkson and we love Glee Summer Camp. Okay, so this is Glee Summer Camp 2013, Session 2, singing People Like Us.
We come into this world unknown. But no, we are not alone. But change is coming. This is our time now.
Hey, everybody loses it. Everybody wants to throw it all away sometimes. And I know what you're going through. So letting it the best of you, you'll make it out alive.
damned, to the lost and forgotten. It's hard to get out when you're living on the bottom. Oh, whoa, whoa, we're all misfits living in a world on fire. Oh, whoa, sing it for the people like us. People like us.
Hey, this is not a funeral. It's a revolution after all. Your tears have turned to rage.
Just wait, everything will be okay. Even when you're feeling like it's going down in flames. Oh,
People like us, we've gotta stick together. Keep your head up, nothing lasts forever.
here's to the damned, to the lost and forgotten. It's hard to get high when you're living on the bottom.
Oh, 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 we're all misfits living in a world of fire. Oh, 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 sing it for the people like us, the people like us. Oh, 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 you just gotta turn it up loud when the flames get higher. Oh, 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 sing it for the people like us, the people like us.
They can't do nothing to you. They can't do nothing to me.
This is the life that we bleed.
So throw your fists in the air.
Come out if you dare. Tonight we're gonna change forever. Everybody loses it. Everybody wants to throw it all away sometimes.
People like us, we gotta stick together. Keep your head up, nothing lasts forever. Here's to the damned, to the lost and forgotten. High when you're living on the bottom.
Whoa, whoa, we're all misfits living in a world on fire. Oh, whoa, whoa, sing it for the people like us, the people like us. Oh, whoa, whoa, you just gotta turn it up loud when the flames get higher. Oh, whoa, whoa, sing it for the people like us, the people like us. Oh, whoa, whoa, we're all misfits living in a world on fire. Oh, whoa, whoa, sing it for the people like us, the people like us. Oh, whoa, whoa, you just gotta turn it up loud when the flames get higher. Oh, whoa, whoa, sing it for the people like us, the people like us.
Cassandra, what did you think of your Glee summer campers?
I'm so proud of them. And this is just a preview to our show on Sunday. You know, they've worked really hard.
Now,
We had
tickets still available?
Yes, absolutely. We are actually going to be performing at Acme Comedy Theater in Hollywood. This Sunday, the show starts at 3 o'clock. It's about an hour show, and we're going to be performing these numbers plus some additional ones that people didn't see here. We have a vocalist from Pop Rock Academy that's going to be singing as well. She's going to be singing
Whitney Houston's I Will Always Love You.
I Will Always Love You, and she's going to be accompanied by two of the dancers from Durham Performing Arts and Glee Summer Camp with a contemporary dance, and then Dance Camp is going to be performing as well.
Wow. Okay, we're going to take a short break. When we come back from break, I want all you guys to stay there with your mics. When we come back, we'll, going to wrap up the show, and we'll do a real fast, let you go around and give your shout out.
Yeah, that'd be great. Dance it out.
So this is Alayna's Beauty Talk and more on LA Talk Live. We're more than just talk.
Teach you how to dirty.
We know there are many choices in internet radio, and the staff and host of LA Talk Live would like to thank you for choosing the internet's hottest destination for the most eclectic sound and invigorating talk. This is LA Talk Live. We are more than just talk.
Welcome back to Alayna's Beauty Talk and More. That was the fastest break we've ever had on LA Talk Live. Okay, everybody's got mics, and we're going to pass them around. And we got Paul and Cassandra over with Glee Summer Camp. I'm so proud of all of you. I just leave this show. My face hurts from smiling. Okay, everybody. Yeah, go.
I want to give a shout out to my mom and my dad for supporting me and giving me this chance to fulfill one of my biggest dreams. And I give a shout out to my Auntie Bridget for showing me this place because she works near here.
And how old are you?
I'm 9. I'm giving a shout out to my mom, dad, and grandma for helping me.
Helping you do?
Getting into Glee.
I want to give a shout out to my friend Lulu for introducing me to Glee Camp, for Hannah, Travis, Steven, Cassandra, and Paul, all the teachers, and Alayna for having us on her show.
Thank you. I want to give a shout out to my mom and Paul and Cassandra for doing this camp. I love it. It's absolutely awesome. I want to give a shout out to my mom and dad for letting me do this camp. I was really excited at first. I didn't know anyone. But now I'm even more excited than I already was.
Okay. I want to give a shout out to my mom, and I want to give a shout out to anyone that has anything to do with Glee Camp. I love you guys. Woo!
I'm giving a shout out to my mom, my dad, my brother, and just Glee. Awesome. Glee.
Okay, I want to give a shout out to my grandma for driving us like every morning, and Rachel's dad for finding Glee Camp on Living Social.
I want to give a shout out to my mom for inspiring me to come here, and for Lauren Faust for just making me want to start singing.
I want to give a shout out to my mom and dad for letting me go to Glee Camp.
Is that it?
Okay, Paul, you can give your shout out.
I'm going to give my shout out to my hosts, all my staff at my school, and also everyone at DPAC, and also my parents.
Hannah. We'll have Hannah go. Shout out to my darling mother in Asheville, North Carolina, because I'm sure she's watching right now. I love you, Mom.
Right on. I'm going to give a shout out to all of my amazing staff and my students at Glee Summer Camp. I could not do this without you. Thank you for making my dreams come true. And I have to give a shout out to my husband because he is the greatest support. And Coco Chanel, my dog, who is watching from doggy daycare, I'm sure.
Yes, and she just showed me a picture with her dog with her hat on.
And Alayna and LA Talk Live, Richard, thank you so much for having us on the show. It is just such an amazing experience for us.
And you're coming back in 3 weeks.
Yes, we'll be back in 3 weeks with new campers.
Date? I don't remember the date.
I don't have the date. I'm not really sure. I think it's August 7th.
It's early in August.
August 7th. And if you want to come to Glee Summer Camp, we still have slots left. Visit gleesummercamp.com or call us at 323-333-6001 or contact Pop Rock Academy at poprockacademy.com and check us out. Glee Summer Camp. Our show is Sunday, 3 p.m. at Acme Comedy Theater in Hollywood. Thank you so much for having us. Have an amazing week.
Oh my gosh. You guys, you got a few more minutes.
Oh,
if
we
you
have
want
time.
You got like another minute before I close out the
I think
show.
we should dance it out. Can we dance it out?
Dance it out while I close
Can we dance it
out
out?
the show. Oh, guys, thank you so much for making this show so much fun.
Thank you.
You know, and next week coming up, we're going to slow the pace down. I have my good friend coming on, Merle Singer, the Miracle Relationship Worker. And she has redesigned her course to take it into the business avenue and also your personal life. So she's always so inspiring. So it's going to be a really great show. And she's bringing on some special guests also. So we are slowing the pace down, but going, everybody's coming back from summer and going back to work. So she's got great tips about how to get along and just getting back into the swing of things.
Good.
Yeah, I
This
love
is what Paul and I
having
need.
her
We
on.
need to slow down.
Yeah. You don't need to slow down yet. All right.
Not yet.
All right. So everybody have a great week. Get outside. Get some exercise. And have the kids. If these kids inspired you to sing and dance, then walk down the street singing and dancing today. Have a great week, everybody. I'll see you next Wednesday. Bye.
Play Camp 2013.
Thank you for tuning in to LA Talk Live, reality radio handcrafted for your listening pleasure. This is LA Talk Live, and we're more than just talk. Stay tuned.
Better than beautiful. See, you're the reason men fall in love. You're the best part of waking up. Better than Folgers in my cup. The only way to start my day. People trying to live like queens and kings, thinking money changes everything. But you so different, the way you living is paving a new way. 'Cause there's no doubting, I'm all about it. No more searching, love, I found it. Ended up with my heart and soul, about time that you know. If you just believe and see like I see, you'll know that the world is yours to own. Just follow my lead, beyond material things. It's time to let you know you're better than beautiful. You're better than beautiful. You're better than beautiful. You're better than beautiful. Better than beautiful.
We know there are many choices in internet radio, and the staff and host of LA Talk Live would like to thank you for choosing the internet's hottest destination for the most eclectic sound and invigorating talk. This is LA Talk Live. We are more than just talk.